actually basketball related. It leaves a lot of people asking, aren't you a professional basketball player? ?
You may wonder if Angel Reese would rather be a social media celebrity than a basketball player. Come on, she's only establishing her brand. But wait a minute, while other WNBA players like Caitlin Clark are becoming well known for their rigorous training regimens, Reese is creating headlines for an entirely different purpose.
He's made some comments that seem sort of baffling as to why she doesn't understand why people call her out for putting out so much content that is not actually basketball related.
You are aware that athletes typically post a ton of training videos and workout recommendations on social media, but Angel Reese is playing a completely different game.
We also notice a lot of the other things she posts on social media, and I guess we could start there. Because she decided everybody needed, for lack of a better way of putting it, to look at her ass on Christmas Day.
While the majority of athletes were posting touching family pictures or motivational quotes on Christmas Day, Reese dropped a bombshell that left fans perplexed.
Right here, this was Angel Reese. This is what she put up on Christmas. My goodness, what a positive message. I mean, that's really good. Yeah, okay, so that was her. One more time, and she's big mama shorts is what she's got on.
You're probably thinking, so what? Reese is dressed up in her big mama shorts and is shaking it for the camera as if she were auditioning for a music video. This isn't exactly what you'd expect from a professional athlete on Christmas. But wait, this is where things get really interesting.
Multiple occasions, people have made AI pictures of me like naked. Literally.
Really?
They have sent it to my family members. My family members are like, uncles are sending it to me like,
no!
Are you naked on Instagram?
Yes. She has complained about being sexualized in the past, but her latest behavior seems to go against that position. Reese's social media is completely brimming with non-basketball content. It's not just a few amusing postings here and there. Let's compare that to what other players are doing, though. Caitlin Clark, for instance.
You look at somebody like Caitlin Clark, who, let's be honest, really dominated in her rookie season, and you see a whole hell of a lot from Caitlin in a basketball gym.
Can you believe the difference? But here's the big one. As Reese was slaying moves, Clark released a powerful workout video that went viral, garnering millions of views in a matter of hours. In the entire WNBA, Angel Reese is officially the worst shooter within 5 feet of the hoop.
Yeah, you're going to get called out when you have deficiencies in your game. Okay, and we all know what that is. She's a horrible shooter inside of 5 foot, the worst in the WNBA. Literally, the most inefficient player inside of 5 foot in the WNBA.
You heard that correctly, the entire league. How is that even possible for a professional player? Now, you must be wondering what's really going on here. Is Reese more focused on getting likes than honing her layups? This is a question that has both fans and critics talking, with some defending her and claiming that she's just establishing her brand. Her business manager even asserts that she gets up at 5 in the morning to work out.
It's because you post so much about all the other stuff we have going on, but at the end of the day, like,
but that's
we have
what
a
got
big
me.
shoot this week, and Angel literally called me and was like, what time is my call time? I'm booking a workout, and she's going to wake up at
6
5
a.m., 5 a.m.
5 a.m. to work out before.
That could be beneficial, but where are the training videos and supporting documentation? All we see are glam photos and dancing movements, and the entire scenario is posing some important queries regarding professional sports priorities if one side is obviously outperforming the other. Reese can't keep saying she's leading a double life. The statistics don't lie, and at the moment, they're telling a pretty alarming story about her game. So, do you think Reese is headed to become the WNBA's face, or is she at risk of being remembered more for her Instagram posts than her basketball skills? Remember when athletes were known solely for their game? Well, Angel Reese is rewriting that playbook. She's not just a basketball player anymore. She's a brand, an influencer, and a social media sensation. But at what cost?
People say, like, Angel, like, how come you don't post basketball stuff? Like, do you know that,
You
like...
do, though. Like,
The thing
literally
is,
the other day, last night you tweeted something when you were defending Travis and his girlfriend. And somebody, like, tweeted back something so snarky and rude and was like, oh, like, something about you not training. And I was like, Bro, like, go look at her Instagram story 5 hours ago. She posted in the gym.
Reese says she's mixing her social media presence and basketball career, but is she actually doing so? On one side, we have the basketball player who is meant to be improving her skills on the court, and on the other, we have the Instagram queen who is continuously posting dancing videos and glam photos.
And on her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, I don't know if this is the one that dropped today. Probably is. It's Thursday. But she addresses why is it that people always talk about me not posting anything in the gym?
Now, you may be wondering, it seems like her basketball life is taking place in a parallel universe that we are unable to see, but Reese's Instagram is exploding with everything other than basketball. Surely, she spends a lot of time in the gym, right? Well, that's where things get a little murky. We don't see any sweaty training videos or court practice photos. There are several photos in her feed if you scroll through it. Fans are beginning to notice this disparity and are not pleased about it. Dancing videos and glitzy attire mixed with basketball information is like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
It leaves a lot of people asking, aren't you a professional basketball player, ? Right? You play in the WNBA, you're supposedly playing in Unrivaled.
Is it possible to blame them? They did not sign up to support a social media personality, but rather a basketball star. Chicago fans of Sky are particularly irritated because they want titles, not TikTok trends. They watch as players from other teams become well known for their abilities, while their star appears to be more concerned with her following. This is where things become very interesting. Reese is stepping up her defense and refusing to back down in response to the criticism.
And she's, big mama shorts is what she's got on. All right. I don't know if those classify as, quote, booty shorts. I doubt it. I don't know. All I know is they're short as hell. And once again, it's not a basketball workout. All right. And SI actually posted pictures to this right here as they freeze framed it. You can probably bet this is going in my thumbnail for this. I mean, okay. And you wonder why people are bringing this up, Angel. Listen to this.
People say, like, Angel, like, how come you don't post basketball stuff? Like, do you know that,
You
like...
do, though. Like, literally the other day, last night you tweeted something when you were defending Travis and his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And somebody, like, tweeted back something so snarky and rude and was like, oh, like, something about you not training. And I was like, bro, like, go look at her Instagram story 5 hours ago. She posted in the gym. Like, what more do you want?
How come I have to post on the gym? What about all the other 143 women that are in the WNBA that don't post there in the gym? I think it's just because I literally live a double life.
It seems as though she takes pride in the separation between her social media and basketball lives. The key question is whether Reese can truly succeed in both areas, or if her social media as supporters and detractors continue to argue, fame comes at the expense of her on-court performance. Angel, one thing is certain. In the era of social media, Reese's double existence is completely changing the definition of what it means to be a professional athlete. Reese used to call out individuals for sexually harassing her, but now the roles have been reversed, and she is dealing with a whole new level of criticism from people other than competitor fans. Stopping tossing shade.
There are a lot of Chicago Sky fans that have been calling her out because they see a lot of other things that she posts online that is not related to her game.
Yes, that's correct. Even Chicago Sky fans are beginning to wonder what matters most to their star player. Let's take a moment to discuss the numbers. Despite Reese's shooting percent, her Instagram following is growing quicker than a three-pointer at the buzzer.
You're right. The truth is, Angel's a poor shooter of the basketball. I don't know any other way to say it. She's just a poor shooter. She's now 38% from the floor, not from three. She's 2 of 12 from three. That's 17%. I'm talking about 38% on common shots from the field. 38%. That ranks 51st of 56 qualified players.
To put it mildly, no records are being broken. The controversy is escalating more quickly than courtside seats at a playoff game as fans begin to notice this mismatch. Is Reese a basketball player who also happens to be skilled at social media, or is she an influencer who also plays hoops?
And it's leading Chicago Sky fans to take a step back going, well, do you want to get better at basketball? Because as a fan of this team, we want to get better and we want to win titles.
Some supporters are still in Reese's corner, claiming that she is simply establishing her brand by playing the long game, while others are not purchasing anything she is offering. You know it's bad when your own fans start asking you if you really want to play basketball. Angel, that must hurt.
But of course, Angel Reese gets called out because she posts a lot of things on social media that is just not basketball related.
They're fed up with her showing off her double life, and her on-court performance is leaving them baffled. This is where things start to go crazy. When the real show on the court doesn't live up to the expectations, Reese's own fan base is beginning to turn against her because they're tired of the social media spectacle.
My response to that would be, well, it's because you got a lot of deficiencies in your game.
Hold on to your jerseys, because this controversy extends much beyond Reese's individual statistics. It's as if they signed up for a basketball game and were given a TikTok dance instead. A larger story is developing, and it will soon alter the course of events in ways you never anticipated. You won't believe what's going on behind the scenes, I promise. You may be wondering why a team would keep a talented rookie off the court, but that's where things get really interesting. Meet Camila Cardoso, a rookie with the Chicago Sky who has everyone talking, but not for the reasons you might think. This promising young player isn't making waves on the court because she's been spectators watching the game.
It looks like the team actually sidetracked a really good rookie in Camila Cardoso for you. Yeah, because it looked like she got some pine time, some bench time, just so you could have your double-double streak.
That's correct. People claim that Cardoso is being benched so that Reese can continue to rack up double-doubles. Can you believe that? A team strategy may be centered around one player's stats, but the truth is that double-doubles are more than just numbers on a sheet. They demonstrate a player's consistency and impact on the game, so it makes sense that Reese would want to continue that streak. But at what cost?
I've actually seen in the Chicago Sky fan base, they're not always one and the same, because it seems that actually some of their fans want the team to improve and win titles.
How does benching a talented rookie benefit the organization in the long run? This isn't just about Reese anymore. It's about the Chicago Sky's future. And get this, other WNBA teams and even NBA teams have dealt with similar issues. The usual clash between team dynamics and individual performance seems to be off balance in this instance. Here's the thing with Angel Reese. She wants to represent the WNBA, but for now, she's giving us a completely other appearance.
And Angel Reese is the one, look, she was the one that claims to be the villain in the league and she wants to be the other face.
You have to wonder what's going through Reese's head and whether she truly believes she can be both the Graham and the queen of the court at the same time, because, let me tell you, that's not how it works in professional sports. You can't half-ass your way to greatness. It's not the face of a basketball superstar. Rather, it's the face of someone juggling too many balls at once.
I've seen a lot of people going, why don't she just become a social media star, a social media influencer, a content creator? And look, if that's what she wanted to do, I respect the game. I do. Do it.
Here's the thing. We've all seen that Reese is talent, but talent only gets you so far. At some point, you'll have to decide whether you want the likes or the wins, because it appears that she is more interested in trending than training. So, will it be Angel or Graham? Let's face it, you can't control both balls in your court. So, what are you going to do with it now?